Today, let's talk about Oda's message from Jump Festa, because hidden inside this letter are massive updates about the One Piece movie, the manga's final saga, and the live-action series. Let's start with the biggest mystery first. Oda directly teases the next One Piece movie, and he admits something unusual. He says he is not allowed to talk about it yet, and he even jokes that it might not be progressing smoothly. Oda clearly says this movie is something fans will be extremely interested in, and that alone confirms it is still happening and still important. The way Oda phrases this makes it feel like this movie will connect deeply to the main story, not just exist as a side adventure. This could mean lore reveals, canon level implications, or characters that will matter in the final saga. Next, Oda shifts to the manga, and this is where things get serious. He explains that after a long flashback, the story is finally returning to the present timeline. Once that happens, Oda promises a big, flashy climax followed by an intense acceleration in pacing. He openly says the story will move at lightning speed, which is something Oda almost never promises. This is a clear sign that the final saga is no longer setting up mysteries, it is about to start resolving them. Then come the teases that shook the fandom. Oda mentions the island that only the Pirate King ever reached. He talks about the man marked by flames finally being revealed. He hints that two characters who have never met will finally cross paths, possibly Dragon and Luffy, or even Emu and Luffy. Comment down below who that can be, and he strongly suggests that multiple long-awaited encounters will happen back to back. He even asked the question himself, is next year going to be a full-blown festival of encounters? This strongly implies that major figures like Shanks, Blackbeard, Dragon, Emu, and the Straw Hats are about to collide in ways we have waited decades to see. After that, Oda talks about the live-action series, and the news here is massive. He officially confirms that the One Piece live-action Season 2 will release in March next year, and that Chopper will finally make his debut. Oda even jokes that every time he sees new footage, he cannot stop thinking about how cute Chopper looks. But the real shock comes immediately after. Oda reveals that filming for Season 3 has already begun, meaning the Alabasta arc is fully planned and in production. This confirms Netflix is committed to One Piece long term and trusts the story enough to move forward aggressively. Oda also mentions that many One Piece projects are now being created with a global audience in mind. This explains the higher production values, broader marketing, and worldwide focus we have been seeing recently. Finally, Oda ends his message on a very honest note. He admits that he has gotten older and needs to take care of his health, but even so, he promises that One Piece will continue at its fastest pace yet, steady and full force. Oda describes what is coming as a festival, meaning chaos, revelations, reunions, and war. After more than 25 years, One Piece is officially entering its endgame, so get ready, because according to Eiichiro Oda himself, the real storm is about to begin.